So, today I'm out in Glenbrook, which is the lower part of the Blue Mountains, doing a little trail run. Normally, I just play around on the roads, road runner, race on the roads. But it's always good to get out here and change it up a little bit, especially when you're doing like either a long slow run or a medium long run, or just an easy day. Obviously, because if you've taken too much pounding running on the roads, which sure as shit I do. Out here on the trails, the ground's a lot softer, so it's a bit more easier on the body. But then you've also got the undulations of, the rolling hills, the ups and downs. So even though it's hard to go up hill, heart rate wise, it's easier on your body. And then when you go down, just go nice and slow, so your heart rate will drop dramatically, and the load on your body isn't crazy difference if you were to be running on the road. So there's no real downfall to doing trail runs, even if you're a road runner like me. I have done one trail race, which was 100 k's down in Canberra, 102, which ended up winning that. Beat second place by 45 minutes, so first ever trail race event and first ever ultra. So that was good. Besides my body feeling like I've just cut off all my limbs and I don't know how to use it anymore. Legs, arms, every part of my body was killing, but anyway. So easy runs, base building runs, good for the heart. Ultimately, these easy runs is what makes you a faster runner. Sure, you've got your tempos, fartleks, speed plays, intervals, all this sort of stuff, which can help performance, strength, and all this good fun. But the easy runs, as everyone should know by now, as base building, is base building. It's just that. Building your base of fitness. And the higher that base of fitness goes, the fitter you get. So, these speed plays, all these quality sessions, they are great, but it's just like the icing on the cake. You've got to build the cake before you can apply icing. So, easy runs, build up a lot of that mileage or kilometres, nice and slow, zone 1, zone 2 stuff, 50 to 60% effort, and that'll ultimately improve you as a runner. Now, if you don't care about races, there is no need to ever do speed. You don't need to ever do tempos, fartleks, intervals, none of that. If you're just looking for overall fitness and you're not into racing, just easy runs all the time. Sure, you can mix it up if you like, you don't have to. So, I came off night shift this morning, got home to about 5:45 in the morning, up and down, I can't sleep during the day, it's too tough. But I gave it a crack, finally got out of bed, 10:30, so not too many hours of sleep, but consistency. Got up, had some brekkie, had a drink, got ready, and I know my body's not, ready for any sort of session or anything other than really relaxed. So there's no better way to do a relaxing run than out in the lower Blue Mountains here in Glenbrook, on the trails, softer ground, not many people, no cars, just got to watch out for them brown snakes. They're everywhere. Eastern browns, being chased by a couple, I don't know, I haven't been bit yet, but I hope the day doesn't come. Yeah, just enjoy the trails, enjoy the running, keep building that base, I'll be really tired after today's run. Obviously not enough sleep after night shifts, and obviously you're building a bit of fatigue when you run, even when you're only running at 50-60% effort. So I'll probably knock out 25 k's here, which for me isn't crazy. It's not a crazy amount in a run. It's definitely quote unquote a longer run, but where my fitness level is, my daily runs are anywhere from 16 to 25 easy days. My long runs are at least 30 up to 45 k's. Depends if I'm doing a long and easy run or a long run with those quality sessions in them. Marathon pace, half marathon, 10k, 5k, all that jazz. So quality long runs, a little bit shorter, easy long runs, a little bit longer. Got my backpack on for my drinks. So just 2 litres of water there. Always make sure you're hydrated. I pee that much, it's ridiculous, but it means I'm in a good spot with hydration. So if you're not peeing every hour, every 2 hours, you're probably not drinking enough. So yeah, fantastic cracker of a day out here in Glenbrook. Just look at this, like, no one around, just me talking to you guys. Bloody beautiful. I'm currently 10.2 k's in, or a little over 6 miles, depending on where you are or what you go off. So I'm approaching halfway of the run, and if you don't know about easy runs, you can use the perceived effort, heart rate, yes, but unless you've got a chest strap, run strap, heart rate, your watch is not going to be accurate. So perceived effort, 1, 2 out of 10, 10 being all out max effort hard sprints. So if you can talk during your run, quite easy, you're in the right zone. If you can talk during your run, but you can't do full sentences, you can't keep talking, it means you're not in the easy zone. Yes, you're still in your base building phase, base building zones, but you're not in an easy effort zone. You're probably hitting moderate. So that's more like a zone 3, 4, even 5. And just after that is your thresholds and your half marathons, all this jazz, tempos. So just make sure you can talk, and talk with ease. It always helps if you can run with someone, but where I run, how often I run, the distance I run, and the random times I run, going off of my work schedule, it's kind of hard to run with people, and that sucks, because it'd make running a bit more enjoyable. It makes the kilometres tick over faster. Generally, you might run a bit slower if you have conversations. So, but I make do. If you guys don't know, with my 100k, there was nearly 3,000 metres of elevation gain and loss. Completed that in under 10 hours, and at all times that was 1,000 metres above sea level. So it's not like Kenyans, how they're 2,000-3,000 metres above sea level, but it's not at sea level either. So it's that middleman with all those elevation gain and losses. It was hard. Run sub 10. Marathon PBs 2:37 at the moment, 2 hours 37 minutes. So getting close to that sub sub 2:30, where you can start to call yourself a sub elite. I'm just in the advanced sort of category at the moment. I've only been running for about 5 years. I've only been competitively running for the last 12 months. My first race ever was a Canberra Times Marathon, April last year, so 12 months from now, where I ran 2 hours and 52 minutes. Now, I've done a lot of races since. Marathon PBs at 2:37, and that was actually in the country of Australia, in a place called Mudgee, that had about 460 metres of elevation gain and loss, and it was all fire road trails, similar to one running on here. And that was also 1,000 metres above sea level. So, if I could replicate my fitness and training plans when I did on that run, or race, I don't see why I couldn't soon enough get to a sub 2:30 at sea level on a flat road marathon. Half marathon PB sits at 73 minutes, 1 hour 13, and that was in atrocious conditions. Really, basically a storm, pissing down rain, strong winds. The course wasn't fantastic. There was a lot of turns, so a lot of slippage, a lot of stop and starts. I actually finished second by 3 seconds in that race. I ran 73.25, first place 73.22. So that was good fun. My 10k PB doesn't exist. I have never raced a 10k flat out. I have been the pacer of a 10k twice, where I've run 35 minutes. I've also run what my Strava says my 10k PB is 34.5 minutes, or 34 minutes, and that's what I did during a half marathon. So yeah, I dare say I could run 33 minutes at least if I gave it an absolute red hot crack. Maybe even faster, maybe 32, maybe. That'd be pushing it. One day I'll get there. My 5k PB, well, my 5k road race PB with about, I think it was 40 metres elevation gain, so not much, but not dead flat, was 15 minutes and 51 seconds, so that's moving. I actually ran that race as well after I did a half marathon training run with only an hour break in between races, so I probably could have gone a bit quicker then too, but that's all good. My park run PB is 16:05, and I've never done a 5k on a track, so that'd be interesting. If I could get a 5k race on track in good conditions, I wouldn't count 15:45 off, but that's all up to speculation. Currently 5k PB is 15:51 for a road race. Just got a car coming, guys. First car, passing me now. Oh well, 11.5 k's in. So I've been speaking to you for a while now. So en route to this place called Red Hands Cave. Haven't been there before. I've been to this trail many times, but I've always sort of just kept running past. This is sort of a diversion trail on the left or right, depends on which way you're running. And I just kept going past it, so I thought I'd do the trek, have a look at it. I think I've got a couple of k's, 3 maybe, before I get there. I don't mind riding on trails like this, fire trails, because you don't need really super grippy trail shoes. at the moment I'm just in daily trainers, road daily trainers. Nice weather, so you don't need the super grippy stuff. There is a couple of hills in this area where those lugs on the trail shoes will be very beneficial, and there's many more, way many more trails in the whole of the Blue Mountains area, so trail shoes can be definitely used out here, but I honestly just didn't need them today and I knew that, so daily trainer, road shoe will do, which are New Balance. These ones are the Vongo V5s. Stability, I guess. I don't need a stability shoe, but I only ever wear these shoes on the trail. I never wear them on the road. I just don't like the feel of them. Bit firm. Not a fan of it. I have a very good shoe rotation though, with recovery shoes, daily shoes, lightweight daily shoes, sort of your tempo or speedier session shoes, or what I like to call my parkrun shoes, and I've got my racing shoes, so, which I should probably make a video on as well. Not that I'm sponsored, I wish I was. Make my life so much better, so much easier. People are probably thinking how many Ks a week I run on average, since I'm, in that advanced running category, not sub-elite yet. See, with my rostering for work, my shifts, my runs are all over the place. I can't tell you I consistently hit 100 Ks, 110 Ks, whatever, but what I can tell you is I consistently hit a minimum of 110 a week. Now, if I'm just doing base training, which I am right now, I'll do anything from 110 to 150 Ks a week. When I'm hardcore into marathon training and my work shifts allow it, I've been doing anywhere from 150 to my highest kilometres in a week was 230, but I know that's just not necessary, so I don't recommend that and I won't be doing that again. Anywhere from 150 to 180 K a week. Now if I had more speed play into it, I'll drop the overall volume, so I'll be on the lower end, possibly even down to 140. But if I'm just not feeling it, too tired, too sore, like I said, speed plays are all icing on the cake stuff. So I might do a full week of just easy runs, or moderate easy, and then therefore my mileage will be a lot higher, towards the 180k. It's just time consuming, so, but running, right? It's not a lot about racing, just keeping fit, enjoying life. Mental health, that's a big one for me. If I don't run, I just find myself down in the dumps. So if I get out and run, I know I've accomplished something for the day. Just tick that box. It's not a wasted day. That's all it is. Rest days, maximum of 2 days a week. Again, because of my shifts. But average, only 1 rest day a week. And if I can, I won't have any rest days, but I'll have 2 days a week of just very low, easy recovery running, which is sort of just active recovery, very easy stuff. For a long time I did 7 days a week of running, and that really tired me out. I burned that many calories I could never consume it all. So I was always underfueled, always far too tired, essentially just sort of fractured my running performance by overdoing it, not recovering. So, and recovery on that topic. No one does enough recovery, but I definitely know I'm well short of what I should be doing. So I need to work on that. And the foam rolling, massage going. I definitely don't see a therapist too much. For sports massages, cupping, dry needling, all that fun stuff. Honestly, I just don't have the money to do it all the time. I wish I could, but yeah, like most people out there, just the cost of living is too much, especially when you've got a mortgage and those rates through the roof. It's ridiculous. Well, I'm not going down that path. I'm just enjoying running. On that note, my name is Dean, nickname Dino or Robbo. I am a running coach, bronze level certified through Athletics Australia, usually online coaching, but I've looked up other people's coaching styles, and I also showed one of the guys that I have been coaching for a little bit now about the price differences between me and someone else and what they offer to what I offer, and he's still with me because I charge $75 per month less than this other coach or coaches, and on top of that I like to have a lot of communication with my runners, with my coaching guys, because I love just talking running. So unlimited access through text, calls, emails, Facebook, Strava, love Strava, all this stuff. Another car up here, guys. You'll probably hear it in a second. There it goes. Second car run. So yeah, I love coaching, love interacting with runners, helping them build programs, speak to them almost daily, if not 2 or 3 times a week at the minimum. I love it. So if you ever want someone to coach your running, doesn't matter if you're a complete fresh newbie or beginner, we all had to be a beginner at one stage, and with the things I have learnt, well, through experience, the ups and the downs, I can definitely pass on my knowledge to people that are even better than me, or just more talented but don't have a proper running structure. I could definitely help and assist them. So anywhere from 3k running up to 100k ultras I can coach, and anywhere from a beginner to a sub-elite I can coach as well, and I have fun in doing it. I love it. Just ran into a tree, well, a branch. So guys, if you're interested in hitting me up for coaching, just find me on Strava, find me on Facebook, find me on Instagram. Dean Robinson's my name. Robbo, or Dino is my nickname. And I do have a website on Wix.com. My coaching brand, you should say, is Robbo Runs. So ROBBO and then runs. So it doesn't matter if you're on the track, a road runner or a trail runner, distance from 3k to 100k. I could do 160, but I haven't done it myself. So I wouldn't be the best for 160 k's or 100 miles, but I can just replicate what I did from 100 and just add on a few extra things here and there. So guys, with that, I'm out.